More than a quarter of a century ago, when everyone else thought that materials should be moved by machines on tracks, people at Clark insisted that for most applications, rubber-tired tractor shovels could do the job better, faster, more economically. Today, nearly everyone thinks that materials should be moved by machines on rubber tires. Over the years, one manufacturer after another has followed Clark's leadership, waiting to see where the leader's going next. This is leadership. Today, the 675B is the largest of Clark's family of tractor shovels. 9 productive, dependable models, from 1.25 yards to 24 cubic yard general-purpose digging buckets. Each machine carefully sized to match the jobs to be done. As they've grown in size and productivity, Clark tractor shovels have retained the 4 great advantages of their predecessors: productivity, mobility, versatility, and transportability. With a worldwide reputation for innovative leadership, Clark continues to expand the capabilities of its tractor shovels, to anticipate and meet the needs of customers in many industries, of those who seek new methods to move more material. This 475B moves briskly from one job to another in the limestone quarry of a cement plant. As it strips away overburden, the tractor shovel really goes to work. The diesel engine delivers up to 632 flywheel horsepower. This power is refined through the components of a Clark-designed and manufactured powertrain, starting with a single-stage, single-phase torque converter, which matches the power to the application. The power is next fed into a multi-speed progressive power shift countershaft transmission. The big idea is to enable the operator to match speed and power to the job. The transmission features hydraulically actuated clutches, which are readily accessible. The machine enables its operator to pick and sort 3 layers of clay overburden. The usable material is sent to a clay plant. The rest is wasted as quarry backfill. The owner of this 475, like many other owners, has matched his hauler and tractor shovel capacities. The 50-ton trucks are loaded out in an average of 3 quick passes. The heavy-duty single-piece cast axles feature limited slip differentials and planetary final drives at the wheels. The limited slip differentials further refine the power to the wheels, sensing where to direct the power for maximum traction. This Clark limited slip differential has a decided superiority over locking or conventional differentials. Actually, it combines the best of both, optimizing traction and reducing tire scuffing and wear. This machine's mobility and versatility really pay off as it moves to the pit to load out shot rock. The frame is fabricated from solid 2-inch plate steel with very few castings. This combines outstanding strength with outstanding machine balance, since components can be placed in their most advantageous location. Steering hinge pins are located halfway between the axles, so the front and rear axles track, thus saving horsepower and fuel. The operator sits on the center line over the hinge area on the back half of the machine. This gives him command and control during maneuvering with good visibility and plenty of comfort. In a southern quarry, a Clark 475 shows just how efficiently it can load out large volumes of overburden into haulers. The keynote to sophisticated design is simplicity. Clark tractor shovels display good geometry in action. Wide-spaced, double-plate boom arms of high-strength steel. An inline arrangement of boom and bucket cylinders and linkage within the arms. Responsive belt crank geometry. Fewer hinge points mean fewer wear points, and thus steady buckets and excellent rollback for maximum load retention. At the start of the cycle, the Clark Powertrain efficiently delivers maximum horsepower to the wheels, permitting the bucket to penetrate for full loads. The hydraulics are powerful and responsive. Plenty of rollback retains the load. Throughout the cycle, the flow of power is refined and controlled for fast, dependable production. Rollover protection systems are standard in North America. Brake systems meet all current code specifications. Working the material face, there's no difficulty in scaling a high wall, thanks to the rugged brute strength. Clark tractor shovels are favorites in the quarry as prime tools, loading blasted rock for the grizzly and overburden for the backfill. Equipped with buckets ranging from 6.5 to 8 cubic yards, the Clark 275 is one of the most versatile tractor shovels available today. At this limestone quarry, it makes quick work of loading ag lime trucks and spreaders. At another location, a 275 demonstrates a perfect matchup of tractor shovel and truck in handling aggregates. Every pass is a full bucket load. With plenty of reach and clearance, every bucket load is centered. No wasted motion, no wasted time. A very efficient and economical use of fuel and horsepower. Versatility and mobility. In a load and carry application, this Clark 475 hustles back and forth from the quarry face to the grizzly. One man, one machine, one big bucket load after another. A quarry operator in Tennessee puts it this way.
We purchased a new 275 Michigan about 2.5 months ago. Prior to that, we were using an old model 275. It was a 10-year-old machine. Now, this 275 we've got just helped our production in that we haven't had any downtime. It's doing a good job in the cycle time. In that about 30 seconds time, well, he can leave the truck, get a load, and then back onto the truck. It's easy to operate, and then it's got good breakout. You're not having to spin your wheels to pick your load up. So therefore, it cuts down on the amount of time that you're loading and then cycle into the truck. But it's doing a great job down there. The operator's real pleased with it. Our 175, we got it works the stockpile yards. It's got just a regular material bucket, which is a 5-yard bucket. It's very quick because the maneuverability of it is excellent as far as I'm concerned. And riding it, it's a smoother riding machine as I've ever rode. This 175 reaches real good and dumps good. You've got good breakout in loading the dipper. In fact, it loads the dipper in a stockpile easier than any machine I've ever run. The last 16, 17 years I've used Michigan loaders. And so we're real happy with the way both of them run. They just work real good.